All right, so my name is Sylvain. I'm the head of developer relations at Rootly. Rootly is an on-call and incident management platform, and I need to go where the camera is filling me. So today we are going to speak about AI-driven incident resolution. Before we start, some of you have probably used some tool that makes your infrastructure kind of self-healing. Configuration management tool would look at configuration drift and Kubernetes as a declarative state. But today I want to dip more specifically into this type of self-healing system. And big tech have been doing it for a while. For instance, Meta Facebook wrote about it back in 2011 with FBAR. FBAR managed the server rack of Facebook and was doing a lot of work back in 2011. But the main issue with this system is that they are deterministic. So they were mainly based on runbook and will only handle scenarios that were known and relying a lot on humans. I used to be an SRE back at SlideShare and then LinkedIn back in 2011. I envisioned something that could handle any scenario based on machine learning. I wrote a patent but never got a chance to build it. Moving forward to today, we are entering a new era powered by LLM-powered coding. And we are moving away from human scale to machine scale. And what does it mean? It means that developers are able to write code much faster than ever and push to production. The fact that Cursor became the fastest growing SaaS in history shows how our industry is quickly adopting this type of tools. And more code to production means more incident, right? So at Rootly, we are starting to see slight increase. Maybe it's gonna look like the red curve, who knows? It's early to say. But in a world where we are asked as engineering team to do more with less, there is a high chance that you won't get a head count to handle this potential growth of incidents. And it's not just the volume of incidents that could increase, it's also how they will be handled. Because coding is going to be less about reasoning through the code, but more about clicking and accepting what the LLM suggests. Developers will be less familiar with the code base, and also they will be less domain expert. So it's one of these situations where I believe that if you cannot join them, if you cannot beat them, sorry, you should join them. And I believe that to handle this new scale, you should use AI as well, and that's what the industry did. There is a new category of product that's called AI SREs. Think of it as an always on-call responder that will answer any alert, quickly assess the situation, come up with a root cause analysis, and suggest how to fix it. This type of system are extremely good at ingesting a vast amount of data from many sources and can help you to detect an anomaly super quickly. It's designed to mimic SREs, so you know this SRE instinct, intuition, that's what this system has because they know your system very well by ingesting everything about it, and they can follow similar troubleshooting paths as humans have. Now there's a lot of tools already doing this, more than 25. I believe that the best AI SRE will be the one with the best context. As you know, LLM is all about context. And so if you go this route, I would recommend to pick an AI SRE that sits with your incident management platform. Why? Because when you think about it, all the metadata associated with your incident is already flowing through it, whether it's machine generating or human generated. So now I hear a lot of people, I'm never gonna use that. Yes, LLMs are not perfect. They make mistakes, they hallucinate, like us humans. And so you should see it as just another coworker with superpowers. And it doesn't need to touch your production. It can be read-only at first, and then as the system improves and you gain trust, you can progressively let it handle more and more right, which gets you to a true self-healing system. And think about it, this is just the beginning. Now I'm speaking about something that's reactive, something breaks, we get help, but you could use this type of agent to help you in a more proactive way. For instance, it could continuously look at your infrastructure and help you find ways to improve it. So it's not just about handling incidents. I think this type of tool can bring us to the next step in reliability. from helping us to become this 100x software engineer and achieving this 6-9 of reliability that's pretty much hard and elusive. Thank you.